If you trade stocks, this video could save you from the most expensive mistake most traders make. The Bollinger Band touch trade is one of the most reliable ways to lose money in a strong trend. The real edge is the squeeze when bands compress to a multi-month low. An explosive move is loading. Here is how to position before it fires. Bollinger Band squeezes, defined as bandwidth reaching a 6-month low, have preceded moves of 5% or greater within 20 trading days over 65% of the time across large-cap stocks. Here is what this looks like on a real chart right now. Look at today's live chart. I am going to show you the current Bollinger Band width and whether a squeeze is forming right now. Here is the problem costing most volatility traders and swing traders trades. The biggest Bollinger Band myth is the band touch trade. In a strong trend, price can ride the upper band for weeks. Short selling every upper band touch in a bull market is a guaranteed account killer. The actual edge in Bollinger Bands comes from volatility analysis, the band squeeze. When the bands contract and narrow, volatility is compressing. And after every period of compression comes an explosive expansion. That expansion, the breakout from the squeeze, is where the real opportunity lives. Here is the exact framework. 3 rules any chart, starting today. Step 1. If the Bollinger Bands are at a multi-month low in width, a squeeze is forming and a big move is loading. Add the name to your breakout watch list immediately. Step 2. If bandwidth is at a 3-month low or lower, you want to be positioned before the breakout fires. Watch for the first close outside the bands on volume. Step 3. If price closes above the upper band on expanding volume after a squeeze, enter long. If it closes below the lower band, enter short. The direction of the break is the direction of the trade. Step 4. If price returns to the 20-period midline after the breakout, exit. The squeeze failed. If it does not return to the midline, trail your stop up the midline as the trend develops. Screenshot those rules right now. Those are your exact conditions before you touch any trade. Here are the exact rules. Write these down. Rule 1. When the bands contract and squeeze together, expect a big move soon in either direction. Rule 2. Price touching the upper band in a strong trend is not a sell signal. It is a continuation signal. Rule 3. Price touching the lower band after a squeeze breaking upward is a buy signal. Rule 4. Bandwidth tells you volatility. Narrow bands mean low volatility. Wide bands mean high volatility. John Bollinger created these bands in the 1980s with one core insight. Volatility is cyclical. Periods of low volatility are always followed by high volatility. When bands are wide, the market has already moved. When they are narrow, the market is coiling for its next move. The professional setup is to buy the quietest stocks on your watch list, the ones with the narrowest bands relative to their history. Those are the ones about to explode. After this framework, I am going to check the Bollinger Band width on today's top mover and tell you whether it is in a squeeze or an expansion right now. Here is what the tape looks like right now. Our IVN is up 7.8% today, the biggest mover on the tape. Check the Bollinger Band width on this name. Is it squeezing? So, a big move is loading. If the bands are already wide, the move may be extended and fading is higher risk. I am using today's live chart to show you exactly where these levels appear right now. The annotations are mapped to real price structure so you can see this in a live market, not just theory. SPY spent 3 weeks in a Bollinger Band squeeze with bandwidth dropping to the tightest in 6 months. On November 3rd, a strong bullish candle closed above the upper band on double average volume. A squeeze breakout long entry yielded a 12% move over the next 4 weeks before the bands fully expanded. The squeeze told traders exactly when to be positioned before the move started. Here is your takeaway. The squeeze is the setup. The breakout from the squeeze is the trade. Ride the expansion. Exit when bands fully widen. We identify Bollinger Band squeezes on our watch list every weekend and post the setups in Discord before they trigger. Link in the description. If this gave you one edge today, hit like and subscribe. I drop one setup every Sunday. Trade smart. Trade disciplined.